We are live. I'm so excited to speak to you guys. Let's wait for people to come into this. We are live. Hello, everybody. Let's just wait for some people to come in the live. Hello, I'm here from New York. Hello, everyone. 42 of you. Hello from Vauxhall, London. Come on, South London. I don't live far from Vauxhall. I love that for you, Kevin Grant. Day Island, I'm sick with the flu. Made it to the beginning of the live. Hello from Singapore. So far, there are many of you coming in this live. Loving these super chats. Someone said 381 of you in 1 minute. Amazing. Let's keep this going. Let's keep this going. Let's keep this going. I'm just going to give it 1 more minute, guys, for everyone to come in. Chicago, Scotland, Florida. I love how you guys come into the live just stating where you're from. And I love that energy because it's like we are a worldwide community together on this channel. Florida, New York, Caribbean, Washington, Michigan, Ireland, New York. Come on, Luton. I'm screaming. Texas, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, California, Ohio, Albuquerque, Montreal, Canada, upstate New York, period, Texas, Ethiopia, New Hampshire, Seattle, Philly, Atlanta, Minnesota, Mississippi, Cyprus, LA, Trinidad, and Tobago. Not my light going out, child. Wowzers, guys. Wowzers, everybody. Houston, get the likes up, guys. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Detroit, Florida. Guys, can someone please tell me, Kim Porter's father, let's start off with this, has come out with a very odd statement where it's an exclusive via the Daily Mail. And what they have reported is just one sentence from Kim Porter's father, who has spoken out. And this is what Kim Porter's father is saying, guys. He is saying, all he said was, the truth will come out. The truth will come out in the end. It always does. Instead of this man, Kim Porter's father, to deny any affiliation or foul play of Diddy with Kim Porter, this is what Kim Porter's father said. And Kim Porter's father, a very different contrast to the children. Because the children, with the Diddy's lawyer's statement, all seem to say, there's no foul play with Diddy, he has nothing to do with our mother, whereas Kim Porter's father said the truth will always come out in the end. A very cryptic post that to me is letting us know that he had everything to do. Because why would her father say that? I just don't understand. Why would her father sit there and say the truth will always come out in the end? I think it's very cryptic. The children are very sheltered, and I think the thing that I underestimated is that the children are actually a lot more sheltered than I expected. I don't think they think that he's bad with anything. He knows what took place, because that's what a father would say if they wouldn't want to say too much. The children defending Diddy, saying no foul play when you weren't even there, is giving manipulation. That's what it's giving. What goes on in the dark? will always come out into the light. Because Radar Online have come out with a report, and people are discussing it, talking about it, where it says Diddy faces claims that he targeted underage girls at the infamous freak-offs with drugs and candy. Singer claims that when she was 16, he chased her down a hotel amid a orgy. That is the new accusation that is coming out about him. That is the new accusation. Off topic, just saw on the Real new that they just closed the DC airspace and no planes can land in Beirut. Please turn your news on for a minute and pray for us across the pond. They closed the DC airspace. Well, this is the thing. America are committing genocide. So they have helped, and they are what they've done in Beirut today. I'm praying that my friend in Beirut is alive. He's not responding back to me. So JH Farrell, thank you so much for the $50. I really appreciate it. I do hope nothing happens to you. But the fact that they are coming for Beirut after what they've done in Gaza is insane, guys. It's not going to stop. It's really not going to stop. Like, honestly, guys, if we really want to talk about that, I'm just so like over life. I want to keep it really honest with you. Like, I'm just so over life. Like, I'm just so like depressed here and there. Like, every day I'm going online and I'm just seeing dead children. Then we're seeing all of this Diddy stuff going on. Do you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like it's just Netanyahu, or whatever his name is a war criminal. It's free Palestine all day, every day. That's just where I'm always going to stand, period. What they're doing is genocidal and disgusting. You've killed nearly 300,000 people. 50, 60,000 children. Like, kids with no limbs, bro. It's nasty what America, the UK, and France are all doing. All our countries, the countries that we're from, like, all our governments are messed up, man. And there's nothing we can do about it. We are helpless. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy. It's just sad, man. It's just death everywhere. Like, it's just insane. Honestly, it's insane. It's just too much. It's just too much. But thank you so much, JH Farrell. Thank you so much for your $50. Love that. Love that. Love that. Love that. JH Farrell, you are moderator. I said I was going to do it when you sent a super chat. You did, and thank you, Emily Blackwell. You look beautiful in your profile picture. Thank you so much for the $20. They will not stop until you. That's what I'm saying. They won't stop until you stop them. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy. America, UK, our countries are messed up, man. Period. I want to get into this report of Diddy. JH Farrell, you are a moderator. Congratulations. Hopefully you can hear me clearly. And please type back. Don't get depressed. I'm just depressed. Like, it's just crazy what's going on. Honestly, crazy how, and it's just what they did in Vietnam, America, and the UK. Like, the two worst governments in the world. It's just annoying. Love that. Well, congrats, JH Farrell. You've been promoted. Thank you so much for your super chats. But anyways, let's get into this video. And hopefully you stay safe, JH Farrell. Where I want to read this out to you guys, where Diddy is facing claims that he targeted underage girls at infamous freak-offs with drugs and candy. The singer claims she was 16 when he chased her amid the wild orgy. Do you realize how insane this title is? I want to read out this story to you guys, and I want you guys to, listen to what I am saying, because this is absolutely insane. Sean Diddy Combs allegedly targeted underage girls to attend his freak-off parties and lured them with drugs. Radar Online can reveal the disgraced rapper 54 is facing further scrutiny over the age of the partygoers he allegedly forced into performing at the X-rated places, prompting comparisons to R. Kelly. A singer who goes by the name of Good Friday claimed that she attended a freak-off party when she was just 16 and allegedly was offered substances, food and drinks, and candy to lure in even other younger women via Diddy. She also claimed the rapper chased her when she tried to leave a party he held in Toronto. Speaking to the US Sun, Friday said, I went to go out of the main door and the security guard stopped me. He stood in front of the main door and he grabbed my shoulders and he's like, "You're not going anywhere." Can you imagine doing that to a 16-year-old? I wanted to leave the party to find my friend, and because I felt very uncomfortable with all these old men trying to touch me and get me to do things with them. Insane, 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 guys. I almost had a panic attack when I saw Diddy coming from the freak-off room. Obviously, his security told him, and I ran to press the elevator button. I ran to press it. Can you imagine pressing the button, hoping it would come so I wouldn't have to run down 20 stairs of flights? Diddy was running towards me. This look on his face, really terrified. It's hard to explain, but I'm sure many others can explain that look of like I was in trouble for leaving. I mean, yeah, it was horrible. I was just praying that the elevator would come and I didn't have to talk to him. Freeday claimed that she met Diddy, previously known as Puff Daddy, when she was part of a girl group who sang for the rapper. He later invited her to a 5-star hotel for an after party. She said, "I told him we were only 16. He said, 'It's okay, don't worry. I don't check IDs at my parties.'" But she said to you that she's 16. Freeday admitted she felt unsure over whether to attend, but after being convinced by a friend, they decided to go and were later ushered into the bash by security guards. There were finger foods, candy, drugs, and drinks, none of which I touched in case there was something in them. She's clever for her age at 16. I immediately felt like a piece of meat and very uncomfortable. Puffy was nowhere to be found. Men swarmed us, offering us money, drugs, and record deals. I declined all the offers and tried to be around more women. After losing her friend at the party, Freeday went to look for her and was banned from entering another room where the most debauched antics were going down. I tried to open it and a security guard immediately came in to ask what I was doing and informed me that I wasn't allowed to go in that room until I was invited by Puffy to the other parties. Lord. That's what the security guard called freak-offs, the other party. Diddy has faced previous claims via Lord Rodney, where Lord Rodney said in his lawsuit in March that there were underage individuals. He also claimed Diddy would make attendees of his party sign NDAs. Now, this is very interesting because what we keep doing, guys, is we keep going back to this Lord Rodney lawsuit because there was a lot of stuff in there that was eventually taken out that now seems to be intriguing. Intriguing. So this particular story is minors speaking out now. They have spoken out. Lord have mercy. And there, a bunch of 16-year-old girls were in this place and Diddy did not care and was chasing them down the hotel saying, "Why are you leaving?" And they're just, 16-year-old girl is pressing the elevator door button. Isn't it insane? I do also agree. Where were your parents? I also do agree. Where were your parents? The reports are being spoken about already online, so they definitely do exist, guys. This is definitely coming out. Can you block people who support fascism? Absolutely. I've just done one right now and it felt great. I just need to take a minute because I just can't believe underage people are now coming into the fold of this conversation. This seems to be a treacherous update in Diddy's case. And if these specific treacherous individuals, if these specific 16-year-olds, who are not 16 anymore, if they're speaking out to the Sun, what makes you not realize that they might actually go to the courts, that they might actually speak? And, that's why perhaps there are more charges that are going to take place, because TMZ have come out with a report saying the grand jury is still convening. The grand jury is still convening because they're looking to indict him with more charges. He's got 3 right now, but then he might end up with 5 or 6 more. He might end up with 5 and 6 more. He might end up with the 1999 shooting. Guys, I have a feeling that the 1999 shooting, which took place with Jennifer Lopez was there, Shine was there, Diddy was there. I do believe that the 1999 shooting is going to be reopened. I definitely have some kind of inclination or idea that that is going to be opened. And I think via that case being reopened, J-Lo is going to get hit. She probably will go down for perjury, for lying in the courts, because it was definitely her who sneaked in that gun and probably used it on that woman. And that also is correlated with the divorce that is going on right now. It is definitely a theory that does make sense to me, but I definitely see that case being reopened because it might have been her, J-Lo, who used the gun on that woman, or she passed it to Diddy to use it. One of them used it. Shine took the blame. Shine went to prison. But I think that, that is the way that J-Lo might go down. She's kept very quiet about Diddy. She's not said anything about him. She's just left and ignored it. I do believe J-Lo lied. Thank you so much, Jane B, for the $10, guys. Keep the supers coming. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. I don't know if there's a statute of limitations, but if the case, there is a statute of limitations in New York, but if a case gets reopened, then the statute of limitations surely gets expired and, it does start all over again or something like that. But I think that is the way in that she is going to go down, J-Lo. I do believe that she's been silenced. She hasn't said anything about him since her entire career. She's kept his dirty deeds in the corner because she obviously wants to just have a great career. And therefore she hasn't said anything. I do believe Jay-Z will definitely be going down in the next 10 years. Thank you, Renee. Keep them coming, guys. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Thank you so much. I do believe Jay-Z is absolutely going down in the next 5 to 10 years. And that is going to be intriguing. Him and Diddy were besties. They were friends together. And I think a lot of people back in the day, the community that grew up with Jay-Z and Diddy, I don't think they also like Jay-Z because he played them. The thing is, for you to get in a position where Diddy and Jay-Z got, you have to be playing your people. You can't get there with natural success because they've gone to such a disgusting amount of wealth. They had to have played so many people getting there. So, I think Diddy and J-Lo are in close proximity or were close proximity to Diddy. And that is what I'm intrigued to see. That is what these two, Snoop Dogg apparently is going down or whatever. Like, I'm not worried about that. Do you understand? I'm worried about J-Lo and Jay-Z. I want to see these two go down. If you ask me, these are the two people that I see I want to go down. These are the two. These are the two that I want to see go down. Not that I want to see, sorry, that I expect to see go down. And I think Jay-Z knows this. And I think Jay-Z is counting his time. Why 10 years? Because it's too soon. If you look at R. Kelly and you look at Diddy, R. Kelly went down 10 years ago, something like that. I think it happens in these bite sizes. I don't think it's something that happens that long. If that makes sense. Clive Davis is not going to jail. Clive Davis is going into a grave. Do you understand? He's way too old. He's lived his life. I do not see that man going to jail in any way. This Diddy stuff has just started. Since he's been arrested in jail, there's been 4 separate lawsuits that are fresh that have come out about this man. 4 separate lawsuits. 4. This 5th allegation is now including minors. The trial hasn't even started yet. And it's going to happen because Diddy has said that he's ready for it. He's prepped for it. Fox News are reporting that Diddy is eager to get onto the court stand. They came out with this article a couple of hours ago today that Diddy is eager to be on that stand. So it's definitely happening. We won't be done with this Diddy case until 2026, 2025. It will be a very long time before we're done. This is some serious stuff, and I don't think people realize that. This is some serious stuff. Thank you, son. That person was annoying me. Thank you. It's not about the rappers being gay. It's about how people use sex as a form of coercion, spiritual warfare, and control. That's what it's about. You know? Spiritual warfare, coercion, and control. It's these three things that are going on. And that is what it's about. Turning people into doing things, butt breaking, all of this stuff. That's what is, a form of control. We've seen it before in history. It's what people like to do because it's like a humiliation. And to humiliate somebody is for you to feel better than them. It's all psychological. It's heavy spiritual warfare, sex magic, all of that. That's what they're doing behind the scenes. Absolutely. Cheryl Bogart, this is your first super chat. Thank you so much. Keep up the good work, Murad. Exposing the darkness, Murad, and do no fellowship with the untruthful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. Come on, reprove. Okay. Thank you so much for the $50, guys, and the message with it. I'm so here for it, Cheryl. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh Lord. Blackmailing, extortion, it's all the same. It's literally all the same. It's just going to get dire for Diddy. 50 victims came forward. 50 victims come forward in a separate lawsuit that I spoke to you guys about yesterday. When is this going to end, please? Like, how many? Like, what lawsuit's going to come out tomorrow? I would really like to know. 50 people for just one class action lawsuit Diddy is facing. I love how you keep the commentary low and the info high, period. Thank you, Kathy, period. This has a long way to go. I don't think people really get that as well. That we know that a lot has happened in the past week and a half. The past 2 weeks, so much has taken place. Arrested, Denied bond. The arrest footage. Denied bond again. Everybody reacting. In prison. So much has happened, guys. Can we just take a breath and breathe? So much has happened, but yet at the same time, this hasn't even started. Isn't that weird? Thank you so much, Rohini. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Beyonce has nothing to do with it. Somebody says, I mean, I don't know. Like, how do you know? You were not there. How do you know that she had nothing to do with it? Thank you for the great coverage. You are appreciated. Thank you, Miss K. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate you. How do you know? Nobody knows who, what, where, and who's involved. Nobody knows. You can't sit here and say that. It's just unfortunate. I do think it's weird. Absolutely. Robin, what's his name? Michael Rubin does all of these white parties now. Basically, he took over Diddy. And all of these same celebrities are going. But you guys want to worship these idols, child. You don't want to worship these people, child. Why? I don't understand. Why? I don't understand. Chasing 16-year-old girls down a hotel room because you want them in your house. I am very much awake, yes. Watching from Florida, period. Jay-Z is next, and that's what I'm waiting to see. I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know when it's going to happen. But, I think we're way too soon with Jay-Z. So many people are coming forward about Diddy. P. Diddy ate from a naked woman whilst partying with Will Smith and other A-listers. Will Smith is another one, man. New charges are possible as the grand jury convenes. Oh my God. 50 Cent reveals why he never went to P. Diddy's freaky parties despite numerous invites. These are just some of the headlines that I'm just reading to you guys of some of the current stories that are going on. Britney Spears was definitely trafficked. Like, we saw all of that. She was definitely trafficked. Crazy. The entertainment industry is successful. Absolutely, it's successful. But I definitely wanted to speak to you guys about this story of the minor, and these three young girls, and how they were at these debauched parties, and that they were 16. I think that Radar Online are the only ones reporting this story, but it aligns with Lil Rodney's lawsuit that came out in March, where he spoke about underage individuals, and then that was debunked and taken out of the lawsuit. But this is now, reminding us. And I think that once if we discuss minors, and if any lawsuit comes out of when they were minors, it's going to take it to a different serious level. I just this minor story is insane to me. Yeah, a lot of people are discussing Kathy White, a woman apparently who was intimate with Jay-Z, and then apparently she got pregnant, and then Jay-Z had her killed, allegedly. That everybody is speaking about, if I'm correct. Kathy White, I believe her name is. I've never heard of this story, don't know who she is, and just quite shocked that this is basically something people are discussing. I've never heard of it until now. Until these last couple of days, some of you guys were speaking about it, and I was like, who is this? There's a Kathy White documentary. Jaguar Wright also spoke about her. Yeah, a lot of people have been speaking about her, but I've never heard about her until now. So it seems that it's quite similar to, if this is true, and if this is what Jay-Z did when it comes to Kathy White, does it not align to the actions of what Diddy was doing? Does it not align? Do the actions not align? They absolutely do. They absolutely do. They absolutely do. And that apparently he allegedly deleted her. Sorry, guys. To me, it's crazy that these men can do stuff like this, and then absolutely could just get away with it. You know, like how did they get away with it for so long? I truly don't understand. I'm glad that LB came out with a cease and desist. He's playing the legal game, and of course, he's coming for the book writer, because everybody believed a lot of that book, even me to an extent, and that person has made so much money on lies. So much money on lies. Finally caught me live. Hey guys. Cat Williams knows everything because he's been in the industry, guys. He's been in the industry. He's witnessed all of this. He said, Diddy keeps inviting you to these parties. All you have to say is no. And I'm glad that Cat Williams continuously said, no, I'm not involved. I don't want to be there. Take me out of it. I'm glad that he sat there and said that. Everybody owes them an apology because they've been speaking about it for a very long time. And, it's important to give these victims a platform because they are the ones who are hurting. My empathy does not lie with Diddy's children. I'm sorry that their father was like this. I'm sorry that they lost their mother. It's sad. It's a sad state of affairs for their children, for that their parents were in this way. But my empathy lies with these victims who are coming forth in these lawsuits that are littered and drowning in so much PTSD and pain and abuse because they don't know where to go or do, or they become unconscious because they were R-worded way too much. And then they have to have the strength to come out with lawsuits and put them out there. That is where my empathy lies with these people, these victims. These are the victims. Anyone know who Ali Carter is? She just posted out on the run again. I have no idea who Ali Carter is, guys. But thank you, Shannon. Paula Pilates. I was gonna order the book and read it to you guys, but it takes like a week and a half to be delivered. That's just way too long. Okay, so I want to ask you guys a question. Do you guys think that Diddy will snitch on Jay-Z when it comes to getting out of jail, getting a reduced sentence? Do you think that he will play that card? Realistically, what do you guys think? Yes, yes, yes. I doubt it. Majority of you think yes. Interesting. So a lot of you guys believe that he is definitely going to snitch on Jay-Z. Well, I think he already has, a lot of you guys say. They're like brothers, no? I don't think so. Some people say. So majority of you, there's 80% of you saying yes, 20% of you saying no. Guys, who is Ali Carter, please? I do not know who she is. Oh yeah, let me do this is I'm gonna write you guys a poll to see what you guys say. I want to know what you guys think. If you guys can see the poll and you know your comments. Damn. Wow. Wow. 87% of you guys. Okay. 86% of you guys believe that P. Diddy with okay, I spelled it wrong, but do you guys think that P. Diddy will snitch on Jay-Z? Yeah, okay, this is interesting. This is interesting. I'm from New York. My friends will throw me under a bus for a blunt. I'm screaming. I'm screaming. Okay, this is fun. I like doing these polls for you guys because I definitely want to know what you guys thought. You guys say 100% immediately. It's crazy. Majority of you think so. There were 240 votes. You know, I'm not surprised, guys. I'm honestly not surprised. Keep sending them super chats. Okay, so I've got another question for you guys. This is going to be an interesting question, guys. This is fun. Okay. This is what I also want to know. I'm so curious. I'm super curious as to what you guys think. Or you guys are split on this. You guys are split on this. You guys are split on this. This is the split one. This is the split one. It's very hard. It's a downright split between, and this is why I love doing these lives, because I want to know what you guys think in real time. He's already not eating. Well, that's what they're saying. But you guys are split, and the majority of you saying no. The majority, 52% of you are saying no, with over 265 votes, 262. Interesting. Guys, I really hope Diddy does not die before he gets sentenced. I really hope it doesn't go. I really hope this doesn't become some Epstein thing. I am praying this doesn't become some Epstein thing. I don't want that to happen. I want this man to genuinely face the wrath of his crimes, and for these victims, if they want to, speak to his face. That's what I want to see. You know? I don't want this man to go down that road. Majority of you say no. Okay, let me end the poll. Over 300 of you guys. Over 300 of you guys. 300 votes. Okay. That's to me, that to me is interesting. It's so nice to engage with you guys. Too much Diddy stuff, guys. He definitely is on suicide watch, but I think that's what is just gonna, remain. I cannot believe this man was eating from a table where he had ladies lying down there, naked, covered in food. I mean, those pictures that came out yesterday were crazy to me. I personally cannot wait for 50 Cent's documentary. I cannot wait, personally cannot wait for 50 Cent's documentary on B. Diddy that's going to take place on Netflix, because they've spoken to so many victims, guys. And all of them are going to be speaking up in this. I personally cannot wait for that. I sometimes I think I wonder what he is doing now, or how he is feeling, and etc. I really want to be a fly on the wall in that cell. Guys, right now, as we're speaking about this, P. Diddy is in a jail cell. He's in a jail cell, ready to be sentenced for the rest of his mother effing life, knowing that he ain't going nowhere. He's not going to get out of that jail. His bond was denied twice. He's stuck in there, rotting with crap prison food, knowing that his life has turned from the mansions in Miami to now some small cell, knowing that your day is awaiting you for this trial. Because if he does not want a speedy trial and he wants to drag it out, which his lawyer might want him to do, that means he's not going to be out and about. He's going to be spending more time in that jail cell. So he probably wants to be on that trial. And that is why reports are coming out saying that he's eager to be on that trial, to speak, to defend himself, because he's locked in that cell days in, days out. The minute he wakes up, he's in a jail cell. The minute he closes his eyes, he's in a jail cell. That man is rotting away miserably. Miserably, guys. Do you understand? Thank you, Anitra. Jay-Z locked up R. Kelly, Puffy, and both of them better start talking. Baby, if you made that bed, you and your teeth better lie in it. You and your teeth better lie in it. Okay? You and them rabbit teeth better lie in it. I don't know what anybody saw in Diddy, man. That guy was one ugly man. I'm so sorry. Just be looking ugly. Jesus. Lord. There you go, eating again. No, but he really was ugly though, guys. Lord. Gee, like, wow. Not straight roach from Brooklyn. I'm screaming. Rabbit teeth. He just be biting on everything. There was even a report that he bit somebody's foot. That from the recent lawsuit. That one of the victims had bites in it. It was crazy. He was a Bushwick roach. I was screaming. Share with the chat. I wish I could share these with you guys. You know me, child. I've got a sweet tooth. I have a sweet tooth. And these ain't even sour. You know how there's so many gummies? Oh, I'm sour, but you ain't sour. Don't eat those. I shouldn't be eating them, but here I am. Are they infused? Absolutely not. Sorry. They ain't got no THC, CBD in this, please. It's just a gummy. No, guys. In the UK, a gummy is just candy. Straight candy. It ain't got nothing in it. I'm gonna pull out the toothbrush. Diddy fused? Guys, please. We ain't about to do that. Diddy is nothing but the devil's baby. Amen. Amen. The Lord is good. You see, my light has gone off again. I don't know why this keeps on happening, guys. Super annoying. There we go. Diddy Illuminati. Is your nephew feeling better? He is. Thank you. Raj, you should check out King B's waxing. Waxing? Absolutely not. You lot tried it. I don't know why so many of you guys have such a problem with the fact that my chest is hairy. What do you want me to do? Please. Like, I'm a grown-ass man. Do you understand? This ain't going anywhere. Period. Not be natural. Guys, I just want to see Diddy in. I want to see him on trial. I want to see what he looks like. I want this trial to be televised, and for some reason, it's not going to be televised. New subscriber from Chicago. Welcome, welcome, guys. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Welcome to the channel. Subscribe. Like, I really want this to be televised, guys. This is not gelatine, guys. I don't eat gelatine, but I really want this to be televised. But I just don't think that it will be. I just don't think that this case is going to be televised. He's in federal prison. Trial won't be televised. Ugh, it's so annoying. Super annoying. I hear this man looks weird to me. Right, like, you know, a man is like, we got the hair. Do you understand? Nice beard, hair, nice fade, deep voice. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I saw the Young Miami stuff. Let's talk about Carisha. Let's talk about Carisha. She definitely knew what was going on when it came to everything. For the fact that this new lawsuit, which I assume is probably Gina, coming forth to say that Young Miami was harassing her to say, you better get rid of this baby. You better get rid of this baby. Doing Diddy's bidding work for him, one of Diddy's little workers, is exactly what Young Miami was. And, you know, for her to sit there in that interview to say, I didn't know what Diddy was doing. He was good to me. That's just my story. When you damn well know how many disgusting videos have come out or victims have come out or what Cassie's lawsuit was. So whilst anything might not have happened with you, you still could have sat there and dragged him for the things that he was doing, but you didn't do any of that. You played loyal to him. Even in that interview, you were still loyal to him, and there's no reason to be, but you did that on purpose. And so I definitely feel like she knew absolutely what Diddy was doing, turned a blind eye for the check, turned a blind eye for the glamour, turned a blind eye for the award shows, the Met Gala and everything. And now she wants to sit here and discuss the fact that, oh, I didn't know what was going on. I thought her interview with Saucy Santana was pathetic because she wasn't centering the victims. That's what you need to do at the end of the day. You need to center the victims and, you know, discuss and talk about them. Because by then the video of Diddy and Cassie in the hotel came out, which was disgusting to see. And so for her to sit there and almost make him look like he's better or okay, or, you know, praise him for the fact that he was good to me was irrelevant. Whether Diddy was good to you was irrelevant, and it didn't need to be the center part of the interview. You didn't sit there enough and honor and protect and feel sorry or vocalize for the victims, which you should have used that platform to do so, but you didn't. And that's what I wanted to say. No integrity. She knew what was going on. No integrity. Child, if Diddy's peeing on you, you know what's going on. If Diddy's giving you golden showers, you know what he's on. If Diddy's giving you golden showers, you know exactly what he's on. Please. Miss me with that nonsense because you're wasting my time. Oh, I didn't know anything. He was good to me. You knew what was going on. She could have walked away, guys. Carisha could have been like, I don't need this. But would she have walked away? Diddy was giving her everything on a silver platter. Why would she walk away? Everybody has a price. Everybody has a price. $100K per month is probably what she was getting, up to $500K per month. Something along those lines. The money was too good. So she stayed. The thing about Mary is nobody's looking at Mary for some reason. Nobody's looking at Mary. Nobody's questioning Mary. She's absolutely fine. She's got her Boots line. She's having a movie being made. She's busy and booked. Mary is not going anywhere. Mary ain't going nowhere. Mary ain't going nowhere. But guys, my skin, like, wow. It's really giving flawless. Wow. Like, not one spot. Wow. Anyways, Faith as well. Clive Davis, Russell Simmons. There's pictures at these parties, guys, that I was looking at, and you see Stephen Tout, Jay-Z, Diddy, Russell Simmons all together. All together. R. Kelly's gone down. Russell Simmons has gone down. P. Diddy is now next. And after that is Jay-Z. Yep, the rape crew. Absolutely. Yeah. The skincare link. I use sunscreen and I wash my face with hot water, then cold water. Hot water opens up your pores. Cold water cleans it and closes it. That's what I was taught. So I was just doing that. And that clearly has done it. I don't use none of these creams. Half of these creams are lying to you anyways. TD Jakes has got his lashings. He definitely isn't going down. It would happen by now. I also drink ginger shots and turmeric shots as well, for those who are asking about my skincare. I think that is what to do with it as well. And I drink loads of water. Sparkling, but loads of water. I love me some water. Like, I don't drink. Okay, I've got a Sprite right now, but I don't drink. The last time I drank a Coke Zero Coke was like months ago. I just drink sparkling water. I don't make my own shots now. I buy them. I am still swimming. Thank you, guys. Do you guys find it weird that Jay-Z was first seeing Beyonce, I believe, when he was 28, 29, and she was 18, and that he possibly groomed her. A lot of people are looking at their relationship. He groomed her bad. He groomed her terribly. Terribly. They announced it probably when she was 18, but he probably was speaking to her prior to that. Absolutely. This is gonna be crazy when the trial dates hit. When the trial dates hit, the trial is not going to be till January, February next year, guys. It's going to be so long. It's going to be so long. Every video seemed to get better. Thank you. I want to know what Whitney gave to Brandy. I feel like she gave, was it Brandy? She gave Brandy some note or something like that. Interesting. Do you remember when the show Empire started and Diddy made comments that he felt it was about his life? Interesting. Or insomnia. Thank you for the $5, guys. I just want to know what note she gave. I want to know what she wrote in that note. The fact that she was dead in a bathtub above is so weird to me. You don't become a billionaire without effing people over. Absolutely agree. Rihanna was young. Beyonce was young. Foxy Brown was young. Aaliyah was young. These four people, guys. All groomed. Whitney's daughter died the same way. Britney Spears trafficked into this conservatorship. Demonic people, devilish for money. They want to use people. Guys, we are blessed that we're not in that industry. Blessed and highly favored that we are not in that industry. Please. I have zero desire. Zero desire, guys. Michael Jackson, so many high power people. It's crazy. It would make sense to me why Diddy would even want to have any of these people on these tapes, because it gives him leverage against people. And he needed that because everybody was clearly very evil. And that's how he needed to get on top. Purely evil. Purely evil, guys. Purely evil people in this industry. Not yes, she gotta go. You guys are killing me with this poll. You lot really want J-Lo to go. I'm actually screaming. I'm screaming. Oh, some of you have said no. Some of you have said no. Some of you have said no. The majority of you, 70% of you, 70% of you are like, she gotta go, child. She ain't going back to the Bronx. Miss Jenny from the block, or is it Miss Jenny from cell block D? I'm still Jenny from the block. I'm still Jenny from cell block D. That's what it's giving me. She gotta go, guys. Jenny from cell block D. She definitely has to go, guys. Without a shadow of a doubt. Jayla was from the suburb, never the block. She definitely was given suburban. I absolutely agree. Definitely from cell block D. Guys, keep the super chats coming. Keep the thumbs up coming and the comments coming. Hey, Casper. DJ Khaled is a waste man. That big round man who just does nothing. He's just round and breathing. Just big and weird and annoying. Dumbass. I hate that man so much. Just big and just annoying. Just such a weirdo. God, can you imagine him at your cookout, just taking up space and being loud, asking for third, fourth plates? Go away. He's so annoying. Just begging it with everyone. He's a lump of corruption. I absolutely agree. Corny as well. Just sucking up the air, child. Oh, Lord. Talking about fourth plate. Like, can we all have some food as well, please? You just be taking everything. Damn. Lord, Jesus. Just stressing me out. Anyways, guys. Thank you for tuning into this live. It's already been an hour. I'm shocked, guys. How has it already been an hour in this live? Time has flown. Time has flown. Time has flown. Time has flown. How has it only been talking about Sir? Can I have some more? I'm screaming. I'm screaming. Thank you so much for those who were sending super chats. Last night I was trying to leave the live, but the super chats you guys were giving just had me staying. It was so funny. But thank you so much for those who joined this live. Thank you so much for those who are commenting right now, who've tuned in. I really appreciate it. This was a good chat. Diddy and these minors that are being discussed, that is the main story of this live that I wanted you guys to discuss and talk about. We talked about so many topics: Young Miami, this new Diddy story, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Jennifer Lopez, and the 1999 shooting and whether it's going to be reopened. Screaming. It's not 4 a.m. in London yet, but it's 3 a.m. child. That's why I came live early. So I can go to bed a little earlier. That little girl with Diddy, I don't know where she is. I don't know where she is. I know Murad. I joined from the start, but still full of energy. Period. Hey, Melinda. I don't know where that little girl is. Scarletine says, have one final poll before you go. Do you guys want more final poll? Say yes or no. Let me know if you guys want me to do another poll. Scarletine says, please. Michael says, okay. You guys say yes. Yes. Let me think of a hard question. Yes. You guys love the polls. You guys love the polls. You guys love the polls. Okay, this is going to be an interesting, controversial one. This is going to be a controversial one. Controversial. Thank you, D-Bank, for the $5. Guys, keep the super chats coming. Thank you, guys. Keep the supers coming. Now, this is interesting. Do you think Beyonce will be complicated? Sorry, I wrote it wrong, guys. Let me do it again. 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 I really want to know what you guys think because you can't edit him. Hold on, guys. I really flopped. Will be there we go. When the trial begins, like, do you think that her name might be dragged into it? Thank you, Mary Beth, for the $2. Damn, majority of you are saying yes. I would say no, personally. I don't think that she's going to be dragged into this. I just don't see it. Don't forget, Beyonce's drummer sued her and won. Okay, the majority of you are saying yes. Jada is definitely going down. If that case gets reopened, I definitely see it. 74% of you say yes. Wow. Wow. %. 70% of you say yes. The majority think that she's going down. I thought she'd be protected. She got kids. Great tea service. When do we meet again? Nation, set your notifications. Murad, post notifications on your community page. Tip the host, Nation. Member for 3 months. Thank you, son. Thank you for the loyalty for 3 months. You're a member. I love that. Thank you so much. Guys, keep the tips coming. Keep the super chats coming before I leave the chat. Keep them coming, baby. Beyonce has lost 3 million supporters on Instagram already. Interesting. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. No one can hide from God. That's a word. I'm not going to leave it on that. Nobody on this planet can hide from God. Nobody, guys. Not one of us. Not one of us. I'm going to end this live. Oh, my bad. I'm going to end this live. Thank you for those who joined. Make sure you put on notifications for the next live. You dropped us. I'm dead. With a bang. We fell with Murad. You guys are funny. I will catch you guys soon. Thank you so much for joining this live. This was great to speak to you guys. Shani says, wait. Not wait. You guys are so funny. No, wait. You guys are so funny. Night, guys. Peace, love, and blessings. Be well. Thank you, Fernandez. Thank you, Melinda, Robin. Thank you all. Bonne nuit. Thank you, guys. I'll see you guys shortly and soon.